Who will build the roads? A statement that I did not think I was going to be getting for a while now, because I'm still a small channel when it comes to like talk about libertarianism and all that stuff. I'm still a pretty small channel, so I didn't think I was going to be having some status, some state lover coming at me asking like, oh, without the government, who's going to build the roads? Like, people even like, without the state, there would be no roads being built, which is a fundamentally untrue statement. Guys, okay, let me ask some of those said people this. Without government, would there have been concentration camps? Ask that to a statist person. Watch how fast they flip out. I'm serious. What? Now, ask a statist person who so loves the government. If it wasn't for the government, would there have been concentration camps? Would there have been wars? Would there have been nukes being bombed all over a whole bunch of countries? Ask them this, and I assure you, they will lose their freaking mind. So, this whole who will build the road statement is not only is it insulting to the working class people, like the blue collar workers, it is incentivizing that human beings or workers in general are so damn incompetent that they don't know how to build roads. We can build phones, we can build PCs, we can build housing, but roads is something that we can't do. Now, this argument actually goes towards the free market, because if need be that said people who are in a free market society, they want to reach out to each other, they have to build some sort of transportation or some sort of surface for people to get to. And the fact that some people try to make this claim that without the state there would be no roads, without the state there would be no businesses working with each other, even though that is a blatant false statement. This whole my roads thing, my roads. I want my roads. What you need roads for? Most motherfuckers stay in one goddamn place and they crying about some goddamn roads. Yeah, it's a thing, man. In a free market society, okay, let me just say this: in the free market society, if there are some people that want to do business with each other, they would do whatever means possible to work together to make sure they build a pathway for them to reach each other. That's how it's been for a long ass time. If they needed to do business with each other, they would find some way to do it. Now, this whole roads thing, this argument, like I said, I ain't think it was going to be coming at me for a while. When statist people bring this up, it's such a amateur way to come after libertarianism. Who will build the roads? Who will build the roads? Who will build the roads? Oh, what about policing? What about yeah? So without the state, there'll be no policing. So you want the same state that is fundamentally causing police brutality? You want the same state that has qualified immunity? Is that what you're talking about? Because you really think qualified immunity is going to stop some cops out here from miraculously beating somebody to death? You really think like the state? It's a state problem. It's a state problem that's been going on for decades. And you really think that without the state or without qualified immunity, there would be no more police brutality? It would still be police brutality. More police officers would just be fired. Right then and there. But they would still go off with the statement that we need a state for welfare system to help out the poor, so to speak, even though without this welfare system, there would be, or without taxation in general, more people would not be starving. More people would not be on the brink of, being kicked out of their homes, of their apartments. Because 30% your annual income, 30% of it gets taken out by the government, right? They say that they care about you. They care about you. Like this one thing I learned about when it came to Social Security is that a lot from what a lot of people have pointed out is a Ponzi scheme. The money that a lot of people thought, like the older generation thought that they would get back at some point in time, is gone. And a lot of people would say, "Oh, without the state, what would happen with Social Security?" Well, it can be privatized. That's for one, so that people that actually put forth money into Social Security, they can get that back when they retire. That can happen, but they don't want that. But they don't want that. These statist people don't want that. They want that money to go straight towards the government because they actually think that the government, they take all that money, it will actually help out, which actually it doesn't. This whole who will build the roads thing, like there are not construction companies out there that would be happy to work together to build roads for the American people, for people in general that want to have some sort of some do business with each other, that want to have some sort of competition, because what's good at making sure that you have a good business without some sort of competition. You want to try to bring some people in a much more free market society. There would still be roads involved. There would still be some sort of policing involved, just not funded by the state. Okay? There will be more acts of free will being done. There would not be any needs for government to just forcibly take money out your pockets or go towards businesses and try to prevent them from actually building some like here's the thing. There could be a lot more housing built in the United States right now. You know why there's not more housing built? Because of the state. Because of the procedures they put in place to make sure that if there's some sort of housing being built, they want to make sure that they get like an ounce of said money, from rent to appliances to anything else they can get their hands on. They want a piece of that. They want a piece of that money. It can't really be privatized, because the amount of money people get from rent, the government always takes a good portion of it. So when people go towards this whole morose thing, they're not actually giving up a good point there. It's the same old. Oh, we need statism because the state actually loves us. The state actually help us. No, they don't. Tell no, for real. Ask people that promotes the state. If it wasn't for the government, would we have concentration camps? Go in and tell them that, and I bet you they would lose their goddamn minds. Okay, my roads. I need my roads because the state actually helps. Did you say that? Can you say that about concentration camps? Can you say that about slavery? Because that was a state thing as well. The state profited the most from slavery. Can you say that? Can you not say that the state profits from taxation? Can you not say the state profits from wars? Because they do. They fundamentally do. Whether you believe it or not, whether you like it or not, there could still be some infrastructure or some construction build. The fact that some people think that roads will not be built without the state is a blatant insult to people in the construction business. That is insulting to people, to blue-collar workers who work in construction, acting like, private construction businesses cannot build roads. They can build houses. They can do that just fine, but they can't build roads. As a matter of fact, these same people that say, oh, well, the state would need roads, the same state hires those construction businesses in order to build the roads in the first place. So they would still get built even without the state. Bro, this is easy. This is easy right here. These roads can't get built with or without the state. You just don't believe it can because you got this little piece of statism in your mind that we need the state in order to build roads, even though the same state that you love and you want to promote hires these construction companies in order to build the roads in the first place. So your argument is invalid right there. Your argument is invalid right there. So, guys, with that being said, just want to get this little point out there. And sorry for being away for a couple of days, man. If you guys like the video, or let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. If you guys like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I will see you on the next one. Peace.